send a bro fist to you all, ladies and gentlemen. How are we? Are we feeling awesome? Are we feeling goddamn good? Are we feeling fresh? The sun is out, man. Look outside my window. Snow was falling, but yesterday the snow fell from the sky, blanketing my street in the white, powdery goodness. And today the sun is shining, I'm happy, and I have my cool RPG Feb t-shirt, courtesy of Mr. Chris. What a legend. It has been so worth it. The snow is now here, you lie. It is an unusual weather out here in the UK right now, but that's fine, ladies and gentlemen. That is absolutely fine. You love the white powder? I bet you do. I bet you do. A lot of people do. It's very naughty, but we all have it. I hope you're feeling good, because this week, our game of the week was one that's been out for a very long time, but Half-Life Alyx. The Half-Life series, my god, takes me back to my childhood of how enjoyable, how much it changed my love of games and brought me into the realms of just loving video games. It is one of those iconic games that really started everything for me. From Mario, I would rate Half-Life up there. And to see that they actually put in a solid conclusion after all the debacle of episode 2, I think it was, of all the debacle of episode 2, that they actually put a satisfactory conclusion into the Half-Life series. And I didn't know it was there, and I was very, very happy. You can see the smile is actually plastered to my face of what we got to enjoy this week. Well worth it. Well worth it. If you have VR, I fully recommend it. It is an absolute experience to behold. It is terrifying, though. Just be aware, guys. It is terrifying. Just as terrifying as all the MDI drama. And I agree. I agree that World of Warcraft must be in a bit of a slump when the Mythic Plus drama is of note. So ask me my opinion on the Mythic Plus drama. Here is my opinion on Mythic Plus drama. I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking care. Why would I care? Oh my god. Why does anyone care? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Oh god damn it. Yeah, not for me. Not for me. That is not what I want in my life. And I see what's happened here with Baldur's Gate. Yes, we will be playing Baldur's Gate. I imagine it's going to absorb 150 plus hours of my life. Oh, but it's going to be good. It's going to be so, so good. It is going to be an experience. Hopefully, my characters that I choose to take along with me in Baldur's Gate will, in fact, be able to hit their targets. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? That would be absolutely fantastic. But that's not why you're here today. That's not why you're here today. A couple of gaming recommendations for you right there. But you'll be happy to know that there is the top 5 that our wonderful Twitch subscribers and our website supporters got access to last week. Will be up on YouTube this evening. So for those of you who don't have access to it yet, you will get it this evening. So I hope you enjoy our top 5 that we've made for you. We have Drama Time right in front of us. The cool story. And I do have to occasionally remind people of what Drama Time is. These are not my stories. I don't know why you would think that. There's far too many of them. That's insane. Drama Time is a very simple prospect out there in the world of anonymity. I see all these names every single day. You see these people here? They're wonderful. They're wonderful. They support us immensely in nearly everything we do, even when I make a complete fucking clown of myself. Yet, I don't know them. Well, some of them. Most of them. I don't know them. Their names. Their mysterious names that stare at me. Who is this Paku and Cloggington? Who are they? What could they be like in the real world? I don't know. Mysterious. Perhaps they lurk in my back garden sometimes. Drinking my beer and eating my barbecue. Perhaps they are those people. Perhaps they're small Irish people with very professional careers who mysteriously have dicks drawn on their faces whenever I meet them IRL. It is but a mystery as to what beholds this chat in front of me here. And of course, World of Warcraft has many millions of those people. And they get up to the random stuff. They get up to the things. And this is what we celebrate during Drama Time, is not only some entertainment for a Friday to finish up my week of recording and playing and doing all those things, but also just to red flag the situations that we do get ourselves into in this world of anonymity and these horror stories that happen so that you can avoid them. That's the whole point. That is the point of this show. Avoid these red flags. So you can send them to drama@preachgaming.com, where our wonderful Lady Methuselah will browse through them and have a chat and send you a reply and do all those things. But she has recommended to us several stories today, so let's get started, shall we? Yes, I am fully aware that every YouTube video I make at the moment is irrelevant of content. I should just upload every day a picture of my head. That's what I should do. I am fully aware of it. I am very aware that every fucking YouTube video I make going forward is like, hey, your hair's looking good. I appreciate it a lot, believe me. I need that, but it doesn't matter. I should just upload 25 minutes of my head and just call it good. That's it. That's what we'll do. Okay, no names here. Okay, no names. So I'll leave Preacher Freeman here. Correct. That's what I should do. Yeah, I should do that. Okay, no names according to the story here. Oh, okay, so you're getting buttered up, ladies and gentlemen. Dear Preacher and his school of cool. That's you guys. The school of cool. This is a story, my story, about a temporal fuck-up made my whole server a happier place. It's called the Welcome Wagon, a temporal fuck-up. Did Blizzard accidentally merge realms? Okay. Think back to the disease-free days of October 2019. Classic World of Warcraft was a new and exciting experience, and Sunday night was raid night for my guild. Okay, we're playing Classic World of Warcraft. After 15 years as a boring human paladin, Zalgradis, human paladin, I loved slashing my way through Molten Core on the character of my dreams. An undead rogue. Round of applause. Round of applause. Complete with the glowy eyes and the mohawk and the mouth hanging open. The Sunday before Halloween was our first Molten Core raid since killing Ragnaros for the first time. I was keen as mustard for another chance at the booby shoulders and maybe Perdition's blade. I arrived at the entrance an hour early, nerd, and spent the time... Isn't that going to waste your world buffs? Dumbass. And spent the time soloing the Dark Coffer in BRD for burning essences. As that 7 PM invite time approached, I returned to Lothos at the MC entrance expecting to see all my guildies bashing around, trading water, and all that good stuff. Nobody was there. Oh, does anybody know why nobody was there? Absolutely nobody was there. The guild list showed that my guild had 70 people online and spread all over the world. What is this? What is happening? To Discord I go. Friends, countrymen, warriors, a must. Why no raid? Not for another hour, dickhead. It's daylight saving times. Okay. Well, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. So what should I do then? I have another hour before I must raid. More BRD, risking angering the instance lockout gods? I stealthed around the pathways of the mountain, exploring its crevasses like a lonely ghost, until I found myself at the tall metal gate between Blackrock Mountain and the Searing Gorge. There I spotted a Tauren hunter riding up the hill. For an instant, it felt like the mountain was my home, and the Tauren was coming to visit me. Still wearing nothing but a tabard, the attire of choice for a solo Dark Coffer run, I said in white text, "Welcome, friend, to Blackrock Mountain." Now, my server Remulos is not a roleplay realm. The hunter rode right past me without a second look. But the next person I welcomed stopped. Thanked me. And the next. And the next. I made a macro to support my new greeting role, but I felt like Morose of Karazhan. Jesus Christ. Presently, a troll mage approached. Welcome to the Blackrock Mountain. She stopped and she giggled. And then she stripped down to her tabard and stood by my side. Oh, he's pimping? What the fuck? Well, I better get naked. If you're going to welcome me to the mountain, there's only one thing to do, and that is, of course, to get naked straight away. There's just, I mean, we've gone all the way. The next person who came along received a welcome from me and a cheer from the mage. Soon we were joined by a warrior, a warlock, and a druid, each stripped down to their tabards and added their contribution to our cause of welcoming the many to Blackrock Mountain. By 7:30, arrivals at Blackrock Mountain would encounter a massive welcome wagon as we all stood and cheered the arriving onslaught of heroes. Each person received a written welcome from me, a cheer from the troll, emotes, a stack of water, a fortitude and an arcane brilliance, a mark of the wild water breathing, and 10 silver if they stopped long enough to collect it. Alliance arrivals got a welcome from a gnome who stood nearby. Reactions from welcomes range from the fuck, noobs. Oh my god, you guys are actual nerds. To thanks, guys. This is such a nice welcome. When the Welcome Wagon reached 25 individual players, I expressed concern that perhaps people were arriving at the Burning Steps entrance and not feeling welcome. What were we to do if our brothers in arms were to enter Blackrock Mountain and not feel the welcome mat that we were providing? A contingent of 4 immediately depart the man to rear the gate. Some wagon members took it upon themselves to face the other direction and thank departing players for choosing Blackrock Mountain for all their dungeon raid and lava needs. In the downtime, there were riddles, jokes, trivia questions. A happy fun rock got kicked around and someone let off a stack of fireworks as people entered Blackrock Mountain. This can't be World of Warcraft. Where's the rage? Where's the anger? Where's the fury? And just as our fun reached a crescendo, raid invites went out for all the 8 PM raids. And almost instantaneously, the Welcome Wagon was dispersed. The tabard-wearing throng shuddered and collapsed as we all ran back through the door and the regular business of killing and looting resumed. I loved the Welcome Wagon. I would never do it again. It was a movement created spontaneously by a rare collision of boredom, opportunity, inspiration, and friendliness. It burned gloriously for a moment and was snuffed out forever like the brightest firework in the northern sky. Or so I thought. This week, 17 months later, I took the Zeppelin from Orgrimmar across the sea on my way to Naxxramas. Alighting at Tirisfal Glades, I rode south from the Zeppelin Tower, when there I encountered a level 23 shaman, wearing only a tabard. And on that day, he said to me, "Welcome to the Undercity. Good tidings." A tear rolls down my face thinking about it, of the joy that spread throughout our entire server. Perhaps daylight savings time is not that bad at all. Oh, I do like a bit of friendliness in World of Warcraft to kick off our day. I do. We can all be pals, you know. Just because there are some freaks out there. I don't mean to soapbox. I don't want to do that. But there are some freaks out there. We've got Tauren priests. What's going on there? People unironically playing male Draenei. But sometimes we can lay down our arms. We can put down our spells. And we can shake hands. Right? We can be friends. It's okay to be different. Alright? It's okay to be different. Just don't be too different. Don't be like a human paladin, because that's just fucking disgusting. Alright, let's lose somebody's soul to go along with this. Far too happy, that Bex. Like, it's just not possible. No names on this either. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. My lost soul. Okay, I'm noticing the spelling here. Is this about a fish? Okay, my lost soul. Alright, let's lose a soul. Oh, male human. What's worse? Male human paladin wearing judgment or blue DK. Thank you, Mr. Zorn. Blue DK or male human paladin wearing judgment. With an ash candy. Oh, God. Howdy, preacher and chat. I hail from Team North America. I've got an embarrassing and perhaps cautionary tale for all of your watchers today. Oh, God. It begins as all mistakes do. With G-M-E. Diamond hands, my friends. Diamond hands. Apes together strong. My husband was swept up in the Reddit-fueled craze earlier this year, and I foolishly believed I could replicate that guaranteed win in World of Warcraft. What are you going to do? You're going to short the auction house? What are you doing? What are you doing? Shorting the flash market? What's the plan? What's the game here? Okay. I went to the AH. searching like any noob gold maker for hot items that were sure to turn a profit with a minor investment, okay? I soon surmised the fish market could be my ticket in. Oh, this actually hurts. This is like eating an entire ice cream in 1 second. This is hurting. What is your game? What are you trying to do here? What's the plan? I should explain my background for this. This is the stupidest idea I have ever heard in drama time, and I don't even know what it is. I just know that it's colossally stupid. There's no way this pays off. The fish market in World of Warcraft? What the fuck? Okay. So background then for my scheme. I work from home, like everybody else, but I work nights. My job could loosely be described as security monitoring for schools. What do? Do you watch screens during the night at a school? You work from home, security monitoring for schools. I tend to do the errant World of Warcraft chore or transmog run during the early morning hours when work dies down. Of course, I would love to know more about what your job is. I'm really confused as to what that exactly is. Of course, all the while, I'm tuned into a baller of a Twitch stream conveniently scheduled during my work hours. Ahoy. Now, I thought I could simply go fishing while sitting at work. Is your plan just to farm and sell fish? That's not GME. What the fuck is this? The plan is to farm fish and then sell it on the auction house. Okay. I thought I could simply go fishing while sitting at work and sell my catch in the auction house. That's huge brain, actually. No one's thought of that before. That's genius. Easy money, right? I have no idea. Maybe for people like me who just can't be fucked farming anything, I suppose. After a few days worth of fishing, I found myself a regular fishing friend. I was able to sell most of my inventory in one pass on the auction house, except for my growing supply of Lost Soul. Okay, I need to know. What is Lost Soul used in? WoW Lost Soul. Okay, what do we use this in? Is it the standard Shadowlands fish? It looks like it. It's found in Bastion, Maldraxxus, Revendreth, the Heart of the Forest, and Ardenweald. Okay. Reagent 4... Biscuits and caviar. Ugh. Quiet hounds. Yeah, it's the trash fish, right? Yeah. Okay, I know what it is. It's the trash fish. Fair enough. Easy money, right? But obviously I'm now starting to rack up a lot of Lost Soul. The fish was problematic for 3 reasons. 1, it is not required for either of the feasts, so nobody wants it. It is the easiest fish to catch, so loads of people had it. Some motherfuckers kept selling it cheaper than me. No way are they selling this worthless item cheaper than you. Now, I must confess, I thought the final reason was the reason it wasn't selling. Really? It's not the fact that it's not useful for anything. It's because people are selling it too cheap. I watched the price per fish creep lower and lower from my reasonable price of 1 gold. What are you hoping to make? Like 1,000 gold? Surely, my hard work of fishing all day for days was worth more than a few bits of silver, right? So, I decided to follow the GME tricks. I invested in Lost Soul stocks. Jesus Christ. Okay. I thought, I know what to do. I am going to control the Lost Soul market. That way, I can dictate the price. This is so fucking stupid. Please tell me who you are. I'm desperate to know. I need to pick on you and bully you all day. Like, I will give you more gold than you possibly made out of this just to bully you all day. I need to, right? I have to. I will give you like 500k right now just to bully you for a day. I began the habitual practice of checking the auction house every single day, and I would buy every single one of the fish under 1 gold. And then I would relist them at a new higher price. I made it worse. Yeah. Yeah, you did. Why would you do this? I still never sold any of my fish. Diamond hands, yeah, diamond hands. Hold on to them. Just keep holding. And now, I was the sole person purchasing almost all of the lost soul on my server every day. My mailbox literally broke from auction not sold returns full of fish. Hold, hold. I would no longer see the mail. Just press the open all button to watch for more and more lost soul fish fill my bags. And did you keep buying them? Creating demand. Smart. I even started complaining to my husband that my get rich quick scheme wasn't working. And in fact, I had started to lose gold on my investment. He took one look at my operation and he gave me the SMH. And then he just said, stop buying all the fish. Simple enough. Oh, blind. Ah! The sun! No, sun. Go away. Please stop buying all the fish. It hit me like a concrete block. I realized that I was the only one creating demand. I looked at my screen, I looked at my fish, and I hung my head in sadness as reality caught up to me. This was like you invested in one of them MLM schemes for yourself. You like bought all the aloe vera in the fucking world. And we're like, no one's buying it. I'll buy more to... Please buy my aloe vera fucking potion. I cancelled all the auctions... And I relisted my lost soul at the lowest price on the market. 1 month later, since this happened. And I'm very sad to tell you that I still have, and I shit you not, 36,834 lost soul in my bags. The current selling price on the auction house of my precious fish scheme is 15 silver. Most of these fish were purchased from anywhere from 50 to 90 silver in my foolish attempt to start the next GME wave in World of Warcraft. I have provided you a screenshot in case you call me a liar. This is so sad. Oh my god, is your okay? You hid your character's name, all right. Oh my god, you only have 29k as well. Oh my god. That's so fucking stupid. Oh my god. Oh god, have I got some snake oil that you might be interested in? What's the vendor price? I don't know. Does anybody know? Oh, get away, son. Can we go back to snow? I gave up, swallowed my dwindling pride, and I vended my fish. You vended the fish. How much did I make back for all these fish? 2,300 gold. At what cost, though? My entire soul. Viewers, if you hear this story, let this be a warning. We don't need this warning. None of us need. Nobody watching this right now needs this warning. We're all good. We're all good. You got a corner at the market on vended water next? What's the next big scheme? What's the plan? None of us need this. We're all good. Also, guys, try not to fall down holes. All right? Big tip. Oh, you can't say this. Let this be your warning. The auction house is a load of shit. No, it's not. The auction house is absolutely fine. It's totally fine. Spare yourself the nightmare and just do transmog runs, vendor trash, and sell the pets. That's not the lesson you should take away from this. That's not the lesson. The lesson is try to get in business with something people want. It's really hard to sell things that are worthless, you know? At least that way, you might get a mount, or not end up with your bags full of fish. Thank you for reading my little story, and much love from late night North America. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. Thank you very much for sharing that tale with us. Are we all clear now on what not to do when dealing with all these fish? Oh, sweet Jesus, Bex, what is this? Oh, we need judgment? Preacher in the illustrious chat, this story requires judgment. Ladies and gentlemen, your gavels, please. I like that this sun is directly on my eyeballs. Like, it's actually nowhere else. Okay, no names. We need a guild name, ladies and gentlemen. Can you provide us with a guild name? That would be fantastic. If our wonderful live audience here could provide us with a guild name. All right, LFD. Looking for donations. Oh dear. Are you a beggar? Are you a beggar? Are you a beggar? Bald, fat, and ugly. The twat wombles. The guild. Eternal darkness. I like that. I like that. We haven't had a good quality emo name in quite some time. Eternal darkness. Sign me up. I want to be there. I want to be part of the dream. Eternal darkness. Okay. Here we go. Hello, preacher, and the illustrious chat. This story requires judgment. I ask not for leniency, but for final resolution. If I'm the asshole, or if I am rightful in my beliefs that the guild that I found was indeed a scam. Ooh, guild tax, maybe. I love these guild tax guilds. These things are actually incredible. For some backstory, I live in the United States and have played World of Warcraft since the old days. And only hit max level in the Burning Crusade. I raided as a mage then. I should have chosen a warlock. Where I transferred servers many of time to find a raid spot for my mage in guilds that were doing SSC or TK, only to be rejected as I, like so many others, had no logs. Time has obviously passed since then, and I have ahead of the curve for the patches I have played in, as work would frequently require me not to be able to commit to raid times. The joys of retail salaried management. Fast forward to today then. I made a marksman hunter. I now have a job 10 minutes from my home and have stable days off due to taking care of my mother who has cancer. We wish her the best. And have the late nights free to relax. And I think what better way than to raid and finally get into Mythic. My former guild consisted of friends I made during Legion and BFA. We put Heroic Dracula down and many of them decided to take a break until next patch or moved on to Final Fantasy XIV. The server we were on is a new player realm. As such, does not have many guilds progressing Mythic. Only 12 guilds on the server have even killed Mythic Shriekwing. So to fulfill my dreams of raiding in Mythic, I scavenged the depths of the WoW recruitment Discord and Reddit, looking for a place to begin my Mythic raiding career. I added a few people listed as recruitment teams. Recruitment teams? What is this? What's a recruitment team? I fill out applications looking, hoping to find a spot that I can go back to that sweet, sweet progression and the glory of epic boss kills. Out of everybody I applied to, only one guild replied back. Eternal Darkness. We speak for a bit in tells, and I am offered a chance for a trial next week. I hurry to my wallet, put in my information, and process the transfer once I looked at the server's page. Thinking worst case, if they are not happy with my performance, I'll be back on a high population server. I would be able to get in some of the guilds there if this doesn't work out. That's fair. I receive the guild invite and proceed to run some keys with the members. All seems okay. No strange things in sight outside the mention that they needed to take screen captures. You guys are not going to like this. I'm just going to put it out there right now. I'm really sorry for the sentence I'm about to read. Not my fault. I get a guild invite and proceed to run some keys with the members. All seems okay. There are no strange things in sight outside a brief mention that they needed to take screenshots of their updated Raider.io page and send them to someone for their donations for the week. Then Tuesday hits. I run to my vault. Thanks to the keys I ran, I got myself a brand new weapon. 226, the sweet goodness. And noticed the guild was raiding tonight and they are asking who wants to go. I'm so sorry. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what the donation is. But we're going in. I am trial in the guild and there is raiding to be done. So I, of course, raise my hand. I figure it would help to learn a bit about the people I may be raiding with. And since they only do the last 3 on the following day, let me get another chance at that trinket from the Stone Legion. Or the Shoulders of Sire to finish the Castle Nathria heroic transmog. Little did I know that this was the second biggest mistake of my week. This is what the guild called Community Night. Where any guild member can raid, whether they were on the raid team or not. There are a few of the main raiders in there, but some are on alts and the like for a farm night. It starts okay on Streakwing Heroic, with the only question being, why are they tanking him in the middle of the room and moving him every few seconds? I've not seen that before. Huh. Following this, we then wipe to Heroic Huntsman 5 times. All from the crowd control breaking. Though I admit, I did break it once due to Chimera shot hitting Bargas next to the ads. Why is he being tanked next to the CC'd ads? Oh, I'm already infuriated. Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to vomit. Are we tanking the boss next to the CC'd ads? Is that what we're doing? Is that the plan? Thankfully, though, the rest of the night goes okay. After the raid, we are all talking, and then suddenly I hear mentions again of the donations. Remember what I heard the night before after doing some 15s with these guys. I am pulled into a separate channel on Discord and was apparently talking to someone who was ranked as the bank officer. Hickson. Oh, okay. Hickson. I see. I just saw it then, Bex. Let me throw him in. All right, Hickson. Oh, shit. Unlucky, Hickson. You're about to get absolutely blasted. Thank you for your support. Hickson, you are now guilty as motherfucker. Let me close this window, see if I can get rid of the sun. Go away, son. Don't want you here. Unquestionably, that did absolutely nothing. Are we good? Ah, waste of time. Okay. Unlucky, Hickson. I am pulled into a separate Discord channel, talking to Hickson, the bank officer. He just happened to be one of the main raiders that was on his main hunter, who I had handily beaten on some of the bosses during the raid, which I found a little odd considering their mythic progress. Hickson asks, how long have you been playing Hunter for? Just since the start of the Shadowlands. Which I was told in Bants, fuck off, as he has been playing a Hunter since the Burning Crusade. I was then asked if I could see all the guild channels. I say yes, I can see them. Then they say, do you see the Hickson important shit section of Discord? To which I said, yeah, I can see it. Oh, good. You're a trial, so donations don't apply to you at the moment. But I will be talking to the rest of the people in Discord to get their ticket from me for the week. Ticket? I was a little confused. What do you mean? Like for raid flasks and food and whatnot? Exactly. And think of me, Hickson, as a friend and the bank manager. I make sure that all you guys' gold gets spent correctly. Making food and the like for the raid. Oh, okay. I think I get it, I thought to myself. This is just the way the guild handles the raid consumables. Some sort of payment system, maybe? I hadn't been told about this, of course, before joining the trial, but I kind of was starting to get the picture. Maybe everybody just throws a bit in and we all get cauldrons and the like, and overall it's considerably cheaper than us buying them individually. I was then told to read the top post of the channel, and that's when I saw this absolute fucking gem. Oh god, it's a picture. Oh, it's a poster. Oh god. I'm not sure if this is going to be clear for you guys. I'll read through it. Let's, okay. We have a poster. We have a poster. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's have a look. Alright. The Guild Raffle. Raid roster members are required to obtain a minimum of 10 tickets each week. Trials are exempt. Donations should be mailed to Hickson, I assume, only. Contest for gilded characters only. A max 150 tickets per user. Donate from your main character only. Prize pool commensurate with donations received. Weekly leaderboard update every Tuesday. Drawing on first Sunday night of each month. Ticket prices will be updated and pinned below. Please always refer to hashtag donations, raffles, and contests for more information. Thank you. I'm still not clear what this is. Now there's a raffle involved. Is it potentially... I'm trying to guess what this is before we actually get the reality of this. And what I would love to see what you think this is as well. Is this... everybody puts in and then one person gets all their consumables? Or something like that? I'm not sure what the payout's going to be. What is the prize here? It's definitely a... I mean, I'm feeling it's a scam. I mean, anything like this is a scam, right? Unless it's for mounts or something, and it's optional. But it does say they are required. There's a minimum. You have to get 10 tickets each week. So there is a minimum. Everybody has to take part, but you can only have 150. Okay. Immediately, I'm confused and think, why would I mail the guy stuff instead of putting it in the guild bank? Right? I then notice, of course, as many of you probably has, that you are required to get 10 tickets if you are a raider. I open the guild menu in game and realize why the fuck the guild ranks are what they are. As a trial, I am in my character note, in all caps, listed as tax-free raider. I see a rank I saw before, think it was just how they named their rank and had a bit of a troll with their friends, but now it seemed a bit more serious. Another of the guild ranks was minimum wage raider. I asked the obvious question, how do I get tickets? I'm thinking this might be innocent. This might be something for the guild to get mounts or something special that they can't afford individually. It could just be normal stuff. A bit of gold here, some extra materials. And hey, you're good. I never complain about helping any guild that I am in, and maybe 1 mythic plus a week gets you your 10 tickets, and whatever, I do it naturally. Though always, I'm thinking that raid consumables were the responsibility of the individual. That's how I'd always done it in the past, is food, flask, etc. would just be sorted out by them. But know that cauldrons are more efficient, the same with feasts. The response I got was not helpful. It's in the second message. It was then that I was fighting to not laugh in this guy's face over Discord. I muted my mic as I read... Oh, we have another poster. I muted my mic as I read the list. Oh, you have to buy tickets. Oh my god. Okay, we have to buy tickets. Okay. Here's the items and the price per ticket. A feast, if you give a feast, that gets you 2 tickets per feast. A surprisingly palatable feast gives you 2 tickets. One equals 2 tickets. Okay. Price per ticket. Creeping crawler meat is 75. Phantasmal haunch is 20. Tenebrous ribs is 20. Silver gill pikes or fish are like range from 50 to... Where's that soul? Oh, we can't get tickets for soul? Unlucky. We could have made a killing here if we had all that soul fish. What a pisser. right? If we would have, that fucking play might have worked if we'd held on to that soulfish, you know what I mean? We could have been quids in, but apparently not. Shadestones, Flasks, Death Blossom is 100, Rising Glory, Marfruit, direct ticket purchase, 750 gold per ticket if you want to buy them, and there's a minimum of 10. 750 gold each if you want to buy them, a minimum of 10. Okay. Sure. So listen, I like to play the auction house and was a physics major before I dropped out of college. I quickly do the math on some of these values. To buy a ticket is 750, aka 7.5k gold a week if I make the raid team that I get to pay for the absolute privilege of even playing with them. Why would I be doing that? I look at the items. Phantasmal Haunch 20 equals 1 ticket. This motherfucker must not have done good in maths. See that goes for 95 gold each on the server, so 20 times 95 gold is 1900 gold. So why the fuck is he selling tickets for 750 gold if I can get 10 for 2000 gold? Why the fuck would anybody make this list? Why would they make it an official Photoshop? That's like laminating it, and it's dumb. Looking further, I see it's more of the same. The cost is not adding up for meat and fish. I see a Shadestone is 1 per ticket. Let that sink in. 1 per ticket. I just sold one on this server for 4,000 gold. This is far surpassing anything I was expecting. I did the math that if they have 20 people who raid, and let's say officers are excluded for their officer duties, that leaves 15 people. 3 more for a bench, 18 people, who pay this a week if they all did the, and I will say the smart thing, I don't think it is very smart though, and paid 7,500 gold for 10 tickets. It's 540,000 gold that is getting put into the guild, not getting put into the guild bank, but mailed to Hynex, this motherfucker, every single week. Now, I didn't want to burn bridges before my trial. Not even done a proper raid yet. So I posed the question. Is there another way to get these tickets that's not on the picture? As I remember them talking about sending Raider.io screenshots to Hickson. Oh my god. Yes, yes. Just keep reading the post and you'll see all the options you have. Oh my god. This is a fucking this is insane. Oh my god. Oh, please let me find this guild. Activity versus tickets earned. Run Tuesday night community on your main character. Character must be your main on the WoW audit roster. That gets you 0.25 tickets per boss. Credit will be applied automatically when officers go through logs. Oh, I'm sure Loz would love doing that every week. Easy peasy. Thank you very much. Run Mythic Plus is a guild group. Key must be 12 plus or you must be carrying a low IO guild member below 600. 0.5 per dungeon run. 4 of the 5 members must be from the guild and or, what would we call them? Eternal Darkness. Alts can earn credit if clearly linked to your designated main in Raider.io. Carrying in a 12 or higher does earn both the 12 plus and carry. Oh, you can get bonus. So you can do, if you're carrying and doing 12 plus, you can get 0.75 tickets per run. Bargain. Only, what, like 13 runs? Winner. DM blah blah blah, Hickson probably, your IO, that's why they're taking the screenshots. DM Hickson your IO for credit. Please note if you ran with Eternal Darkness members in your group. Wow. Okay. It all starts to make sense. I have no problem aiding with flasks and feasts. I would happily do my part, but the absolute fuck am I going to give you 10 Shadestone a week to help make flasks for the guild when it's not even going into the fucking guild bank? Hickson continued, though, as if this was perfectly normal. I don't see any reason for you not to pass your trial yet, so next week, after you are promoted, you'll be added to the proper raid roster and your responsibilities towards the donations. You would need to, of course, mail them to me, as does everybody. Wow, your trial process was really quick. That's strange. That's really weird. How odd. How odd. You didn't even... Are you surprised? I mean, you must have been surprised at this point that you didn't even need to play the game, really, in order to pass your raid trial. That's the sign of a good situation to be in, right? You did a community run and passed your Mythic Progress raid trial off that. Amazing. I'm as shocked as everybody else that that was the situation. I respond with the only thing that made sense to me mentally at the time. Okay. With that, we go back into the normal Discord channels where he tells everyone to remember to mail in your donations. I copy the pictures that you have seen in this story and send them to my buddy who is an officer of one of the top guilds on my old server. Due to not having mythic experience, I would not pass trial with that guild. I wasn't ready for it yet. Fair enough to you, to being honest. That's cool. Asking if he had ever heard of anything like this before. I joined my old guild's Discord and we laugh about how insane it seemed. I plan on raiding this week with them. And after... You're still there? Why? What? You're still going to raid with them? Why? Oh my god, are you insane? Yeah, I'm going to stick around. This seems all pretty good. I plan on raiding this week with them. And after getting 1 or 2 mythic bosses down, they have only killed 2 out of 10. This is a 2 out of 10 mythic raid guild? I plan to leave as soon as possible and try to find another guild now I actually have some mythic raid logs. I am not going to pay anybody for the privilege to play with them. I'm back to reading the recruitment Discord and Reddit as I am typing this up to you. But honestly, Preacher, what the fuck? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. I live in a bubble when it comes to that stuff, right? For the last few years, let's say the last 4 years, everything I've needed to earn in World of Warcraft has been done by boosting other people. Now, not every guild can do that. But, I mean, do any of you guys pay tax to a guild? Like, be honest, right? No one's going to point and laugh. But, I mean, I've been in a guild that asked me to do it. And at the time, I'll be honest, I'll be totally honest. I'll be upfront with you. I was in a guild that did ask me to do this. And at the time, I kind of thought it was a sensible idea. A sensible idea. I did. I was like, well, we do get flasks and food and it is overall cheaper. And honestly, it was a sensible idea. Right? It did make sense. This would have been pre-Cataclysm when Blizzard tried to address all this stuff. But, yeah. I have been in a guild that did do that, and it did make sense. We got all our stuff much cheaper, but everything was provided for us, so you didn't ever have to deal with no, you know that guy who doesn't have a flask. Can I borrow a flask? Can I borrow a flask? No, you can't. You fuck. Right? Go and buy 80 or whatever. Right? Grow up. But you know that guy. Logs on late for the raid. Hasn't got any food. Hasn't got any fucking flasks. He'll be there in 5 minutes. He's just got to stop at the auction house. Summon him in a minute. Can you resummon, please? I'm just at the AH. You know that guy. I'll pay a little bit to not have to deal with that and get it cheaper, but god damn it. Whew. Some of these fucking people. You've got 5 of them? Yeah, the Greeks are really bad for it. Like, not to pick anybody out of a hat, but let's say you got like, I don't know, like Dodger Grey. Someone like that, right? So Dodger Grey, the Greeks are notorious for it. They're always turning up late and fucking not having consumables. Classic. I like the sound of this story, Bex. We need Nate. Nate's the panda. Who's Roger Brown? Never heard of him. Dodger Grey, that's the guy I'm thinking of. Alright, Nate, the panda on the veranda. It rhymes, so. The panda on the veranda, okay. Yeah, who's this Roger Brown guy? Some Greek friend? The name here... Hey, Mike. Name given by the author was to rhyme with veranda, so I used one of our supporters' names and added the panda so it still rhymed. Apologies to Nate. I'm sure you're not an actual panda, Bex. Okay. Hello, Preacher in chat. The Burning Crusade is coming to the classic World of Warcraft players. And I was not prepared for the torrent of memories watching streamers play the beta would bring. Let me tell you the terrible story of... Whale... Do I need using these other names? This should be fine, right? Whale, Alex, and Nate the Panda on the veranda. Whale and his girlfriend... Do I need to add these names? Because they sound like they're in it. Just gotta make sure. They're not listed. Let's fix this. We got Whale and Alex. Yep, got him. Sorted. Whale and his girlfriend Alex played a warrior and a priest. They lived together in a house in Hobart that was given to them by Whale's parents. They joined my guild late in vanilla. Alex was an excellent healer, and Whale was a great tank. Oh god, you recruited a couple tank and healer? I mean... Really? That's your decision? They quickly became indispensable to our guild. Of course they did. Our guild was huge and very cliquey. Private channels, secret TeamSpeak servers were the norm. My own little friendship cluster consisted of all the best players from Raid Team 1. When the Burning Crusade arrived, my group had me, a holy paladin, the guild's warrior, a mage, a warlock, a hunter, a rogue, a druid who was rerolling to resto shaman, and a cat druid looking down the list. I could see that all we needed for the absolute biss Karazhan comp was another tank and a priest. Whale and Alex absolutely jumped at the chance. I got everyone together on TeamSpeak and we swore we were Karazhan alpha chads. We would raid Kara weekly until each one of us was geared to the absolute Karazhanian teeth. Soon after, joyous occasion, ladies and gents. Whale and Alex announced to the guild that they were engaged. We held a huge guild engagement party for them outside the Ironforge Bank. It culminated in our customary guild contest of who can jump the Ironforge trench on a standard mount and the most times in a row without falling in, with a 500 gold prize, which was large at the time. I never ever won. But fast forward a couple of weeks after the Burning Crusade launched, the plan was working brilliantly. Nobody in our team ever missed a raid. We were the first team in our guild to reach and defeat Curator, which was a big deal at the time because he dropped actual tier 4. It's true, I Curator Progress Nights. The night we achieved that goal was a joyous occasion. Probably the best raid night of my entire WoW career. Oh my god, there are going to be people like reliving that soon. I'm so excited for you guys who are going to play Burning Crusade. I hope it's good. I really do. We pressed on up the tower laughing and joking. And that's when we learned about Nate. Nate was a homeless 20-something girl who had started sleeping routinely on Whale and Alex's veranda. Alex complained that she smelled like rotting fish. Is it our author? Of course, the obvious reply from our raiders was, is she hot though? We beat Ilhoof that night, but Shade of Iran actually gave us a lot of trouble. I suspect that was my fault. It seems idiotic now, but I just couldn't understand the flame wreath mechanic at all. What the fuck are you talking about? Just stand still. What don't you get? What is wrong with you guys who wipe at Shade of Iran? Just explain to me for a fucking second what is wrong with you. Let me explain. Flame wreath. Stand still. That's it. That's it. Like, there's nothing. It's not a 5-head fucking Sherlock Holmes processing mind palace motherfuck fucking Minority Report Tom Cruise bullshit. Just stand still, okay? That's it, and you're all good. Just stand still. It does seem idiotic now that I just couldn't understand the flame wreath mechanic. Yes, it does. We knew we could skip Shade, but we had decided we'd work on every boss in order until it was dead. Ooh. I can't remember the name of the dragon that's up there. The nether dragon with the 3 beams. He's a cool boss. So the next 2 whole weeks of Karazhan were spent on... It took you 2 weeks to do Shade of Iran. The next 2 whole weeks of raids were spent on the Shade. It was the day after we killed Shade that the first big crack in our ultimate Alpha Chad team appeared. We all turned up, ready to head up for our first look at Netherspite. All except for Whale and Alex. This was highly unusual. I sent Whale a text. No reply. We considered filling their spots with guildies for the night, but decided not to risk poisoning our perfect team. Oh my god, the rest of your guild is poison? Rough. We called it for the evening. Without them, we shall not raid. Later that night, though, I got a text from Whale, and it just said, sorry, talk soon. The next raid nights later was a post-reset clear. Whale and Alex never logged on in the meantime. But to our great relief, they popped online right before raid time. Whale greeted us in TeamSpeak and apologized for their absence the other night. They had a power outage, he said. No worries, happens, we all told him. Heading in, Attunement, Morose, and Maiden barely slowed us down by that point, but I remember feeling the healing load was a little harder than usual. Alex was also lagging behind and dying to trash in very strange ways. Did you let the homeless person play WoW? Oh my god. That's what's happening, right? The homeless person's playing your game. That's account sharing for a start, right? There's a whole bunch of problems with this. This smells like fish. You got the fish lady playing your account? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. The fish lady's playing WoW. Oh my god. Is everything okay, Alex? I asked. She's lagging, said Whale. Oh, okay. We came totally unstuck at the opera event. It was Red Riding Hood and the wolf repeatedly targeted Alex, buggering up our healing and causing wipes. She just couldn't seem to run away from the giant wolf. Didn't look like lag, though. You can tell when someone's lagging. Doesn't look like lag to me. Why aren't you running? We asked. Her microphone's broken, said Whale. But why does that mean she can't run from the big wolf? Right? Whale had no answer. Alex sucked equally hard on Curator and Eelhoof. Healing was actually getting to be a bit of a problem now. Alex just wasn't helping, wasn't really appearing on the meters. When she blew us up like an idiot on Shade, despite weeks of practice on this, something was wrong. And of course, as you probably guessed, something about Alex was fishy. On the second long run back up the tower, Whale finally came clean. Oh, this isn't as fun as I thought. Alex had left him. Oh, did you start dating the homeless fish lady? I mean, your fiance left, so you started dating the homeless fish lady who lives outside your house. Hell of a play. Bold. You asked for a three-way with the fish lady, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Alex had left him. She moved out and was living with her mother. Why? The first few reasons he gave were clearly bullshit. She wanted space. She has some issues that she's dealing with. Okay, rejecting all that, we got to the truth pretty quickly because we knew Alex. Whale had been having sex with Nate on the veranda while Alex was at work. You're fucking the fish lady while your wife's at work. God damn it, dude. Really? You're fucking the fish lady. And now you gave her your fiance's WoW account? That's rough. It's rough. And Nate was now playing Alex's priest on Alex's PC. She didn't take the PC. Score. Whale had hoped we wouldn't notice. Okay. I called the raid immediately to work out what the hell we were supposed to do. Half an hour later, our team was utterly destroyed. Our druid and shaman, who were a Christian gay couple, were disgusted by the whole affair. They swore they would never play with Whale or Fishy Knickers again. Fishy Knickers! Oh, yes! I'm not playing with Fishy Knickers. There's no way. Okay. We're never playing with Whale or Fishy Knickers again. The mage was the shaman's sister, so she was out too. With the entire Alpha Chad team looking shaky, the hunter and rogue bailed to prop up our second best group and took the main tank with them. And that was that. Our guild was overloaded with paladins, and I was the only one who couldn't find a new Karazhan team. I ended up killing Prince Malchazar and Nightbane in pugs months later. Weirdly enough, though, Whale continued playing with Nate for the entire expansion. He was never good at World of Warcraft for a raid spot, so they played together in the outer edge of our guild, the suburbs. Whale got progressively snarkier and more defensive at the jokes that would be made about Fishy Knickers. How can the guild resist? You're expecting a lot there. You expect the guild to resist that fucking banger of a joke? It's a fucking banger, mate. There's no way we're ignoring that joke. I mean, we are. I mean, you have no chance. You have no chance. You expect a WoW guild to skip a banger like that? No way. Whale got progressively snarky and more defensive at the jokes about Fishy Knickers, upset that we never accepted her the way we accepted Alex. Sometime around the Black Temple, Whale and Nate got engaged. He's getting engaged! Aww! This time there was no guild party in Ironforge. I lost touch with them when I transferred to an oceanic realm before Wrath. And what about Alex? Well, I bumped into her years later in Legion. She had become a registered nurse. She was married with two kids, and she seemed very happy. She told me Whale and Nate did indeed get married. But it lasted only 6 months because Nate realised Whale was a useless, jobless bum. Nate, who was pregnant, had taken Whale to the cleaners in the divorce. Her loot from this marriage. I have never considered the divorce as loot from the marriage until this point. Oh my god, that's so dark. Her loot from the marriage was the dog, the car, and the house. In the aid, Nate, the panda on the veranda, owned that veranda. Thank you for reading my story. Oh my god. The Ballad of Fishy Knickers will bring us to the end of drama time for today. Oh my, I'm not going to forget that one for a while. She got him the loot from the marriage getting farmed. Oh my god, she's griefing, dude. She's absolutely griefing. And he's feeding. He's feeding on the veranda, man. Why is he feeding? Jesus fuck. We have a top 5 coming out for you in a few hours, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy it immensely. I will maybe be around over the weekend, but I actually want to work on a video that's kind of something I've wanted to do for a while. It's going to be on We Happy Few. I really just felt like making it, so I'm going to make it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm reevaluating my divorce loot. Oh my god. The idea of it being loot. Thank you for a wonderful week once again, guys. Thank you for sticking with us with Half-Life Alyx. I'm glad so many of you enjoyed that. It was such an experience, and I'm glad we got to share it all together. I'll be back on Monday for sure. We may have something over the weekend, but it's hard to say. I want to jump into creating something a little bit more fun. Be good. Have a great weekend. Do something cool. I'm going to be teaching my 5-year-old to ride without stabilizers. It's going to be a hell of a thing. Love you all. Have a great weekend. Do something fun with it. And I'll see you all Monday, alright? Remember, just stay away from Fishy Knickers on the veranda. See you later, everybody. Ah, I didn't play. Boo. We'll probably have to reload OBS, you know, Chris. Go! Go on! You wouldn't. Go on. Play. I dare you. I dare you to play. Yeah! Hoorah!